Milan are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key.
Big chance! Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked his way through. And that's a throw-in. Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Camavinga. And it's Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. That is lovely. That's good running with the ball. And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Son Heung-min. That is good alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's gone searching crossfield. And that has been cleared. Robertson calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. He's got away. Milan satisfied for now at 0-0. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, nice touch. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi in with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Valverde. And it's Messi. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Messi. Distributed tidily. Fagioli. It's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fagioli. And it's Camavinga. He has found the way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Milan looking to get into the break with the scores just as they are.
Yeah, this has been a terrific show of discipline, and that defensive shape has remained in place. And to me, it looks very much like it's going to stay.
It's a classic underdog performance, isn't it?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. Elects to cross. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Camavinga. That's gone loose. Now it's Kane. Now, can they get him away? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Jimenez. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Camavinga. Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. That has been knocked clear. And here's Messi. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Neatly clipped into space. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Well, one team glad to be in it, the other obliged to win it. Mind, it's been an impressive show up to now from the underdogs, Jim.
Yeah, their plan is to keep a clean sheet as long as possible, and it's working very well for the present.
It certainly is, and they still might find themselves a winning moment. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to go deep. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
That is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Milan making another change here. Could be danger here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Takes aim and crosses. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he finish?
Cambio di giocatori.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. That's a decent clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Played out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. Takes a shot! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, a surprise breakthrough. Interesting. Fagioli. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. And he's away. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He whips in across. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Foot in. It's a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Can he latch on to this? And it's made its way to him. Now he's off and running. He's under a lot of pressure there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. We are into overtime. Looking to play him in. Could try cutting inside here. And the ball is out of play. Fagioli. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Messi! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. There's the whistle, and here we go. Pass is just off target. Fernandes. Camavinga. And Fernandes. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Valverde. Crosses it in. Header! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. And that is as far as they're going to go. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Messi. Strong running down that left flank. Hangs in a cross. Jimenez getting this one clear. Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. Out to the left it goes. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Fernandez. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's only too happy to take that back. Camavinga. And it's Robertson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now here's the he gets big! Goal! Milan! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 11.
So it is a lead, but an unexpected one. Valverde goes steaming forward, goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Milan find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Decent progress down the left. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona concede again. They have been rocked to the core. Valverde powering forward here. Out towards the flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there. Fagioli. He's had it taken off him. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. There's the crossfield ball. Son-Heung-min gets a good foot in there. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Gets into some space. Ball driven towards the far post. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically check.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset. And as yet, no signs of shying away.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. He's not got that quite right.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Fernandez. And it's Son-Heung-min. And they've got a throw. Foot in. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Stood up well to him there. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now it's Messi. He's having a go! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Great run on the overlap here. Played backwards here. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Robertson clears it away. Fernandez. Kane. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's being shifted off it. Cleared away. They get a throw in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Looking to go deep. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga. And now the breakaway. That's Kane. And he's on a charge. Oh, look at this. He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Fagioli. Camavinga wriggles his way through. Messi. And he can clear it away. It's gone for a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fagioli. And it's Kane. And smartly reclaimed. Plays a sharp little ball here. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Kane. Milan are coasting towards victory. Fagioli. Camavinga. And it's Fagioli. Messi. And he's running through. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. He's got tall. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 26.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
El dorsal 44. Serán sus
Alexander-Arnold.
El dorsal 16. El dorsal 19.
And
el
Akanji.
dorsal 17.
Jimenez. Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through.
Habrá
Alexander-Arnold
2 minutos de descuento.
promptly onto that, and that is that. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far. Messi. That's tidy. Fired deep towards the back post. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan definitely impressing me here. especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.